Hello there. They call me Mystery. Now, I want to talk about a couple of my favourite memes. When I came across them, I just couldn't help but think they hit the nail on the head pretty hard, and all without needing to say much at all. Which is not what I'm going to do here, but just bear with me.
My name is Mystery. For reasons unknown, I have been thrown back into the past almost 100 years, and this is my story.
Medieval conservatives meme. Now, where to start with this one? Seriously, there's a bit to unpack here. Now, let's just start with the fundamental idea behind this meme. That there is a large section within the majority of people, the 99% if you will, who are so brainwashed that they do not realise that they are exploited. Or worse still, they actually support their own oppression. Like it's for a higher purpose. This is the misguided righteousness of right-wing ideology summed up right here in one picture. The naive conception that the system is designed by those with power in an altruistic way. You can feel that there is comfort here, believing that with some preordained authority to rule over your existence, you'll be better off. This is the thing that really gets me about right-wing, conservative or reactionary supporters from the masses. It's akin to religious fanatics. They have absolutely no reason to support the power structure, other than it's just easier than thinking independently or challenging one's worldview. Now, the obvious thing about this image is the conversation. The situation depicted in this commentary is analogous, completely transferable with today's power relations. You can see the indoctrination to such a point where the oppressed defend their oppressors, like some type of humanity-scale Stockholm syndrome. Now let's just go through each comment. First from the left. It's common sense today to think of rich people having worked hard to get where they are, despite the fact that most rich people are part of a self-perpetuating higher class, economically speaking. Most people in the 1% were born into this section of society and stay there thanks to the power provided by their wealth and the opportunity it provides. Sound familiar? Moving on. It's also common sense, for some, that the rich shouldn't have to pay taxes. The common line being, they already make contributions to the economy and give people jobs. They are doing humanity a favour, and so what if they don't pay tax? Now this logic is dangerous, based on no fact, and flies in the face of all our notions of equality today. Hence why it's funny to hear it from a peasant who is completely unaccustomed to the idea of equality anyway. But when we hear this from conservatives today, the defenders of our corporate overlords, the question has to be asked, why do they have no care for equality while also claiming to be such ardent supporters of freedom and the nation? The last piece of common sense gold is a stab at trickle-down economics, stabbing obviously at its failings, or more astutely, the deception of trickle-down economics, which promised to deliver more to the masses if wealth was just channeled upwards first. Make the rich richer and we all get more. The funny thing about this juxtaposition is that peasants probably never expected to have anything trickle down to them from their masters. It's a special type of ignorance we have today in the modern world, where we think that the 1% will take all the wealth with the intention of giving it back. The rich don't stay rich by giving away money. This is more than a clever meme. It encapsulates the entire problem with right-wing understanding from the standpoint of regular people who are not beneficiaries of the establishment, which is 99% of all right-wing leaning people. Their ignorance or indoctrination supports the systems that keep them desperate and ignorant in a world that increasingly is crushing the dreams and aspirations of a majority of people. Next, you're not a capitalist meme. And here we have one that is just completely true. It's not clever, it's just a fact. You hear people that refer to themselves as capitalists, like they're picking a football team. Or some people that come to defend capitalists or capitalism when they hear it criticized. Their understanding of society is so misplaced that they think that they can affiliate with capitalists, like joining a club. Capitalists don't care about you. They don't care about having supporters. They only care about, one, other capitalists, either that they're in competition with or can cut deals with, and two, profits. Unless you are profitable, they don't care about you and your support in the slightest. But that is all besides the point though. You're not a capitalist. A capitalist is a person who takes capital, money form, commodity form, and uses it to make more capital. If you work for a living and survive off that primarily, you're not a capitalist. You can like capitalists, you can like capitalism as a mode of production and economy, but unless you own the means of production like a factory, a construction company, a mine, a farm, or you own a bank or an insurance company, or you own Walmart, you're not a capitalist. You don't throw money into the economy in order to pull out more than what you've invested. Being a capitalist is not a life choice. If people knew that, there would be less sympathy for capitalists and more disdain for their sole objective, which is self-interest at the expense of everything. Now, if you thought that that was interesting, give it a like, leave a comment, and share it with someone who should hear this. And subscribe for more. There is much to learn before we can unlock the revolution. Remember, I am, you are, we are a mystery.